Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and it looks like someone is getting ready to build our first anima bionic. And so that's going to be an arm. We have someone with the missing arm and a missing leg. So who is it? You are just grabbing a simple meal. Who is working on drugs? Is it Arwen? Arwen, but she is researching Halfar. Okay, there we go. Um, I think anima fibers. How many do we have now? We need 100 more for the next one. And it looks like we are in the midst of sowing and potentially like harvesting some more. So hopefully we'll get that taken care of for Dina. And can't remember who's missing the arm, but we'll figure that out. Not too much time has passed since yesterday. I actually went to go do some other things. So like up here, progress is like pretty much the same. We're starting to get some of the soil in here so we can start planting, maybe moving some trees in here as well. Um, and we started doing some construction over here. I just have too many construction projects going right now. Once these 4 structures are done, we'll cool it and we'll just go back to building buildings one at a time. But other than that, not too much is going on. One thing that I didn't mention yesterday, or maybe I did, is I know that I mentioned renaming Sev to Ven and May to Fennec, but I wanted to just like say if you guys have recommendations for name and game, pop into Discord. There is a form you can fill out, or leave me a message in the comments about like what name you'd like to utilize. I just want to try and keep track of what names I'm using for based on different recommendations so that I can try and keep it like pretty even and spread out, and we'll find a pawn that needs a name and we'll get that done. Okay, so another concern that I have is like we are, we're all in on the dryads, right? So we have so many other animals. Specifically, I thought these cats were cool when they showed up, and I can't resist having a kiff around. I'm sterilizing pretty much all of them at this point. I think what I want to do is I want to wean us off the cats. So we'll probably just like reduce ourselves down until we just have kiff. And then we'll also keep Kiff out of combat. So he'll be like our little cat mascot, but we have 3 dryad trees. We have another seed here. We can get some of these dryads tanking for us and whatnot. I switched these 2 trees to carriers, so I'm going to reduce the amount of hauling that our colonists are actually doing. And these guys are berry makers, but we're crazy good on food right now. Like, this building is ultimately going to be our food storage and cookhouse. And our current setup, like, we just have rice sitting out in the field, a crazy amount of it. So I should probably also just like reduce the size of this field as well. So let's do that. We'll start with that. I just don't want us to get into like a really rough place with food. Yeah, that's where you are right now. We'll see what the storyteller brings us today. Oh, so it's the leg we made first. It actually required less anima fiber. So Fennec is who's missing our arm. Dina, you're missing the leg, right? So we need to install a right leg on you. Let's do this as your medical bed. Let's get you over here. There's a trader that's also showing up. Let's get Arwynden down here to talk to these guys from the Central Republic. Oh, these guys are a bunch of like, they should be fawns and satyrs, right? Yeah, so fawns and satyrs. And they're wearing the Republic gear, so like Legionnaire and Centurion armor. They are riding on trolls. This is pretty excellent. And then let's grab you and have you. Oh, actually, so Seneca, why is Seneca going to be operating? Interesting. Let's not have Seneca operate. Let's have Ven operate since he's better at it. I wonder if like installing the anima gear is just considered regular doctoring. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a bit. Let's go ahead and I want to keep the grizzly bear hide because we can make that into a rug or a helmet of some sort. This is an anima gear trader. Um, ooh, okay. So an arcanium robe. Well, I think Arwen already has the robe. Why don't we grab, if we can, I'm not sure if we can, well, at least one more piece of gear for her. Let's see. What's this arcane shard? Oh, okay. So it's a neuroformer, basically. Arcanium skull cap. Um, let's get her a little crown then. Let's do that. And we don't have very much silver, so that's gonna be it. Arwen, let's change your outfit so that you aren't wearing the Fey crown anymore, but you're wearing Arcanium skull cap. And then I just want to check real quick. Options, show hair. Arcanium skull cap, show hair. Okay, cool. So we'll get to see her gorgeous hair and her horns and her new little crown. Okay, and up here, let's see if we can get this surgery done. Ven is pretty good at it. Like he is a 10 with like a double passion. And it just feels weird to have one of our rangers like hobbling around the forest on one leg. Okay, he did it. Health-wise, anima carrier leg, meditation mana gain, plus 10%, carry capacity, plus 25, and part efficiency is going to be 100%. Oh no, we gave it to the wrong leg. Oh no. Okay, are we going to be able, we'll be able to make another one. Who did that before? Halfler, let's go ahead and have you. Oh, we need wood, which is rough. I think we need a recipe to like convert anima wood, which we have a crazy amount of, into like regular wood. Because I don't want to chop down trees. Like everyone's in a pretty good mood. We do have a crazy amount of trees. Who is in the worst mood right now? Chestnut. Why? Oh, you're probably like sad because your husband died, right? Or your lover. My fiance died. Want an anima nexus connection. Okay. Yeah, let's not go chopping down any trees. Maybe we could go like trade for some wood though. We don't have any silver. Okay. Well, do I want to create a recipe for converting animal wood into wood? Let me think about that. Okay, I know yesterday I was talking about not removing any more mods, but I've been wanting a reason to try this mod out, and our crazy amount of animal wood and no way to get wood without making everyone really unhappy. I've went ahead and add the make anything craftable mod. So basically, once this is added, you get this like little menu when you go into mod settings, and you can pretty much create whatever recipe for whatever thing you want right in the game with this UI. So let's take a look at that. So I'm calling this make wood. Convert animal wood to wood. Making wood is the job string. It's going to cost 25 animal wood. I don't know what a reasonable amount of work is. So I'm setting it to 150 right now. And basically, the product we'll use is wood, 25 of them. Actually, no, this is the product we'll receive, 25 wood. And then the ingredients we'll use are animal wood and 25 of them. So it'll be just like a straight up conversion. Let's hit OK or close, I guess. And let's see, is it there? Anima. Maybe we need to save and restart. Let me try that. Might have to restart the whole game, so I'll let you guys know when I'm back. Oh, you know what? I didn't hit save recipe, so let's do that. Okay. Let's see. Convert animal wood to wood. Okay. Close. And then I think we just save and reload. And there it is. Okay. So convert animal wood to wood. Let's do until we have 350. That way we always have a little bit more than we need for bionics. And we will unpause at 300. I'm going to set that to the top, copy it, paste it over here, and also set that one to the top. If we look here, we have so much animal wood. We don't have any animal wood dryads right now other than our big goofy guy. So yeah, that'll be massively helpful. Okay, I adjusted the work down to 25 because all the marble, well, all the block cutting stuff is like 27 work. So that seemed a little bit more reasonable. And you can see Ramia has hauled a few stacks of wood already. So on speed 3, so definitely a lot faster than typical, but I think a pretty good speed for that activity. Okay, we are installing the correct arm this time. Still haven't made Dina a new leg, but here we go for Fennec. And perfect. We might give her another arm as well. Like, this one's pretty good. It's 26 out of 30, 85% efficiency, but you know, she's one of our rangers. So we put a garden zone down here to kind of fill up the anima bushes up to kind of like where we're meditating. The anima grass, if it kind of escapes this border, will override it, and that's perfectly fine. Put down some grow zone or garden zone in here as well. We're just going to be planting some random plants and a few trees, and we're putting some nature shrines down. If we look at this guy, it's pretty much, it's enclosed as a room. And once we get the altar up here, then it will be our temple. I think we do have a role that we can give Ven as our like soon to be primary healer. We can make him a nurse, which I think would make him a non-combatant, but that is fine. We need an expert doctor with faster 10 speed, considering we've been doing a lot of melee combat. Okay, so another one for Arwynden. Let's go ahead and click OK here, and we'll just go right there. Okay, so we have a little vampire raid here. It looks like almost all these guys are vampires. Are any of them not? No, all of them appear to be vampires. They're gonna try and siege us, so we need to get out there. Thella. Let's see, we've been going up the paladin tree with you, so that is pretty great. How far out is everyone? They are pretty far out. Okay, interesting. Actual mortars? Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what is going on here. Like, I think Rim Medieval would have prevented that, but Rim Medieval also would have forced everyone into the same apparel. So like even, nope, that's not what I wanted. If we looked at the senators, instead of being dressed in togas and things like that, they would all be strictly in medieval overhaul apparel. So I don't know if we want to add it back in. At this point, it's like the senators looked like they were wearing a hodgepodge of things, and only a couple of them were wearing togas anyway. Once we have senators like on our side, we can dress them up as togas. So maybe we go ahead and re-add that, and then potentially I caused myself a bunch of headache the past few days trying to fix everything for nothing. So I'll have to think about that. Okay, so you guys are in there. Thella, why don't you Arcane Speed, Controlled Frenzy, Adrenaline Rush, or I mean, you did that, and then Shield. Let's do that, but let's also use your long jump legs to get you in there. We'll tell our melee folks that are armored to go ahead and search and destroy. We'll get you guys up closer. Maybe actually in cover behind the rocks. Alara's back at home, that's fine. Okay, so Halfer is taking some damage. Thela is also, she was like first one in. Ooh, she's getting some toxic buildup. Let's turn you off, search and destroy. Let's jump you out. Halfer, let's back you up as well. Oh, Halfer's down. Okay. Arwynden. Let's get you in a little closer. Where is Fritz is down. Halfer's down. Oh, Halfer lost both his legs. Fritz is down in just a few hours. Drusilla, let's get you in here. Okay, Halfer, you are down there somewhere. Arwynden, can you just go in and pull him out? Okay. Why don't you go ahead and do lay on hands? Okay, so he's fine now. Go ahead and just like regular rescue him. Fritz, can you do lay on hands again? You can't. Okay, Fritz is right there. Drusilla, why don't you go ahead and start tending to him? Everyone else, let's like unforbid the things. And like we just need to finish these guys off, so let's do that. Luke, you can go. Ven, you can go. Everyone else can go. Drusilla, you're tending. Why don't you go ahead and start finishing these folks off? No vampires for our colony. Feels very, very unnatural. Finish off, finish off. And finish this guy off. Okay, you're good to go. Fritz, are you going to make it? 12 hours, so we are getting there. Okay, perfect. She's going to go ahead and get rescued. Fritz didn't lose any legs. Halflar, you are a beast. We did manage to make another leg, so like Fennec and Dina are fine. Let's get a leg installed on him. And then we'll work on another leg for him at some point. So Ven, go ahead and prioritize operating here. When it comes to anima fiber, we only have 50. So that's kind of like what's holding us back right now. It is fall. I don't know if we're going to be able to get another leg going for him. So let's see. We're installing left leg. Let's do right leg as a peg leg. That way he's got some movement until we can, in the spring/summer, get some more bionics kind of like stocked up and going. Actually, was that our only? I thought I switched this out. I don't know why they didn't switch that out. Okay. Well then. Fritz, you are fine. Halfler, you'll be able to get up. You're going to be at, what, 100%, 60%? He'll be at like 80% movement, which I guess is better than nothing. Progress-wise, we're getting a lot more done here. We're getting this wrapped up. This is looking good. I think we just need to figure out what other trees we want to bring into this space, but our forest temple is pretty much done. Fritz got an infection. Ven, let's have you tend that real quick. And then let's go ahead and we'll see if there's anyone else we want to get specialized. I know that we wanted to get Ven over into a role, so we'll take care of that before we go today. Okay, and so here is our first ritual in our little forest temple. What do we actually call this room? Temple? Okay, cool. And it is unbelievably impressive. So if we look here, there's just like tons of beauty everywhere. I don't know if they can actually see the beauty through the invisible doors. Like, I assume not, but the temple itself is immaculate. Oh, we're gonna, maybe we hold all these doors open. Yeah, so like that is the pattern of invisible doors. Let's hold those open so like that way they aren't just like pathing really weird to go through these doors. Then I don't think you're going to need that anymore. So throwing his weapon down and becoming our colony's nurse. The role is actually called Druid Healer. So social Druid Healer. They have an ability called Medical Emergency. We'll take a look at that. And I think this role becomes, okay, must be a druid. So I think this Medical Emergency ability, what? I don't see it. Maybe if I save and reload. I think the Medical Emergency ability basically makes it so like if we have an issue and we need to be up all night tending, he can hit it and it will prevent mental breaks. I think it'll increase his work speed, and so pretty exciting. Definitely needed considering our melee folks just get hammered during these raids that we have. Anyhow, thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and until next time, have a good one. Bye.